Hello, today I'm going to be filming a summer basics clothing haul. Now obviously, because I'm not really going anywhere at the moment, I'm not buying like loads and loads of clothes, but I've seen a lot of these things on like Instagram and stuff, and like I just don't really have many kind of basic like crop tops and stuff. Well, I've got like bandeau tops, but I feel like these sort of tops are nicer just because they've got like pretty straps on them and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to get into the video. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. And yeah, let's get started. Four items. I don't even know if it's worth doing a haul of them, but you know. Anyway, the first item are these shorts. These are from Zara. Now, I'm really not a Zara girl at all. I don't particularly like the website, it's just really frustrating. And even when I go in the shop, I can just never find anything. But I watch Zara hauls all the time on YouTube, and like people seem to find really nice things. But I was actually looking for another top, which I'll show you in a minute. But I came across these shorts, and these are I think they're called the like 90s style roll-up shorts or something. I got them in a 10. They fit me like perfectly, like the waist is perfect, like they fit across my thighs and stuff. They just got two pockets on the back, because I do have denim shorts but not any high-waisted ones, so these are literally perfect, as you'll see in the try-on clips. Like they cover everything that needs to be covered, and yeah, I really like these. I really recommend, and they're only like £20, which I think is like really good for denim. Next thing from Zara, I've seen this literally all over Instagram. So it's just a like ribbed bandeau top with like spaghetti straps. Although when I've seen it on Instagram, I think where obviously people use filters and stuff, sometimes it looks like lavender, sometimes it looks like sort of a light blue colour. Obviously there's no filter on this video at all, so I definitely say if you're buying it, it's definitely like a light blue, which I really like. I don't have anything this colour in my wardrobe, so I thought it would just be a perfect staple. It would look really nice under like white cardigans and like sort of under dresses and things, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It just looks really pretty on. The next couple, I think, because the reason why I bought this as well is I have another one really similar from Urban Outfitters. This is a like rusty coloured one. I bought this ages ago. I don't know if it's still on sale, so it's really like crumpled, but yeah, I literally wear this all the time with my white cardigan from Urban Outfitters as well, which I've worn on Instagram quite a lot. So yeah, as I said, I really like these kind of ribbed style tops because they're ribbed, you don't really need a bra under them because like they kind of keep everything covered. So yeah, really like them, really comfortable, especially coming into summer. Although I bought all this stuff when it was like a heat wave in the UK, but now it's like gone back to cloudy, windy weather, so that's great. But even so, you can still wear them under like thick, chunky cardigans and they look really nice, or like hoodies or something like that. Next thing is this white, again it's a similar thing, it's like ribbed at the front but it's got like a crisscross back with spaghetti straps, and then the back of it is just absolutely stunning. So it's just this kind of, it's got like a lacy panel which is sort of see-through. Like it looks nicer like in the cutaways, but yeah, it's just honestly so pretty. I think it was Freddie, my love, was wearing this a lot in her hauls. But what I like about this is like obviously you can see it's like ribbed on the front, but like on the inside it's kind of got like a double lining, so like as I said, you're really well covered. Although probably with a white one I would wear a like strapless bra that just you know, to cover my modesty and stuff. But yeah, I really like this, really comfortable and looks so nice. Black one as well, because I thought this looks really nice with those shorts actually, and I just thought it's good to have a black and white version of things for like different outfits or different skirts, whatever you're wearing them with. So yeah, again, same thing, crisscross back and then like a lacy panel on the back as well. Yeah, I definitely don't need a bra with this because it's black, it covers everything. The try-on clips are okay as well. Like I haven't filmed a haul in like so long, I really miss filming them, but obviously I do not need to buy any clothes like in the current circumstances, and like after my wardrobe clear out as well, I realise how much stuff I don't actually wear. So yeah, that's why I'm like keeping my clothes expenditure to a minimum. Hello, I'm back again. Basically my books all came at different times yesterday, so I couldn't film the haul in like one go. So yeah, sorry that I've changed clothes, and also washed my hair, so it looks a lot better than it did in the last bit of the video. the book section of this haul. Yeah, so the first one I picked up was The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. I've seen this recommended so much on my Instagram feed, including Sophia Tuxford. She talks about this a lot. I'll read the blurb. So it says, be careful who you let in. In a large house in London's fashionable Chelsea, a baby is awake in her cot. Well fed and cared for, she is happily waiting for someone to pick her up. In the kitchen lie 3 decomposing corpses. Close to them is a hastily scrawled note. They have been dead for several days. Who has been looking after the baby and where did they go? So I remember Sophia saying apparently this book has like 3 different perspectives in it, so it's quite a thick book. I won't lie, I didn't think it would be this thick, but yeah, apparently it's quite quick paced, and also the writing seems quite big and the margins are quite kind of like big, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't really read thrillers that often, although I do love Before I Go to Sleep. Like, if you've never read that book, please read that book because that is really, really good. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one. Page Toon, again, this just reminds me of Sophia and Cinzia so much. I have actually read 2 Page Toon books before. The first one being, I think, 5 years from now. And the other one was called, what was the other one called? It was basically like about 3 sisters who all fancied the same boy. I think it was called like The Three of Us or something like that. But yeah, this one is called Lucy in the Sky, and it says, is the grass really greener on the other side of the world? Ooh. So it says, a lawyer, a surfer, a 24-hour flight, the frequent liar points are clocking up, and Lucy's got choices to make. It's been 9 years since Lucy left Australia, 9 years since she's seen her best friend Molly and Sam, and Sam, the love of her life. Now her 2 friends are getting married to each other, and Lucy is on her way to Sydney for their wedding. Life for Lucy has moved on. She's happily settled with James, her gorgeous lawyer boyfriend, and their flat in London and her glamorous job in PR. Surely there's no reason to expect that this 2-week holiday in the sun will be anything out of the ordinary. But just before takeoff, Lucy receives a text from James's mobile. She can't resist taking a look, and in one push of a button, her world comes crashing down. Oh, so this sounds quite juicy. Yeah, I just really like Page Toon. Like, these sort of things are just nice to read when you're like relaxing. Like, I like reading stuff like this before I go to sleep. A lot of people talk about this book before as well, so I can't wait to read that. This one is Flowers in the Attic by Virginia Andrews. Again, I've seen this recommended a lot, especially from Emily Rose, who I watch on YouTube like all the time. So it just says, up in the attic, 4 secrets are hidden. 4 blonde, beautiful, innocent little secrets struggling to stay alive. Chris, Kathy, Corey and Carrie, great alliteration there, have perfect lives until a tragic accident changes everything. Now they must wait hidden from view in their grandparents' attic as their mother tries to figure out what to do next. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the siblings endure unspeakable horrors and face the terrifying realisation that they might not be let out of the attic after all. So yeah, I think this is in a series now. Yeah. But as I said, apparently it's based on a true story as well, which kind of intrigues me more. But yeah, I really like the cover of this. Not that you should judge a book by its cover and all that cliche-ness. But yeah, as I said, it just seems really interesting. I don't really read this sort of thing. So yeah, I'm excited to read. Went on my nails, I should have redone these. But basically, I sorted out all my nail polishes yesterday. So yeah, that's why they're all different colours. And some of them are like chipped because some of the nail polish is just really gross. Although I'm really enjoying like really dark nail polishes again. So yeah. This one is another Page Toon book. This is if you could go anywhere, and it says, how far would you go for love? So it says, how do you find where you're going if you don't know where you're going from? What? How do you find where you're going if you don't know where you're from? Oh, that makes more sense. Like, can you see, like, that blue on the orange is so hard to read, but anyway. Angie has wanted to travel, but at 27 she's barely stepped outside the small mining town where she was born. Instead she discovers the world through stories told to her by passing travellers, dreaming that one day she'll see it all for herself. When her grandmother passes away, leaving Angie with no remaining family, she is ready to start her own adventures. Then she finds a letter revealing the address of the father she never knew and realises instantly where her journey must begin, Italy. As Angie sets out to find the truth about her family, her past and who she really is, will mysterious and reckless Italian Alessandro help guide the way. Yeah, I just like the sound of this book. Like, I really have a desperate need to go travelling, so I feel like I can just do that through these 2 Page Toon books. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one. Again, I know it's going to be really easy reading, so a nice little summer read. The next, right, now I'm going on to more kind of non-fiction books. So the first one is Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race by Rennie Endo Lodge. I think that's what her name is. Yeah, so this has obviously been really recommended. after the resurgence of the Black Lives Matter movement. So it just says, the book that sparked the national conversation, exploring everything from eradicated black history to the inextricable link between class and race. While I'm no longer talking to white people about race, is the essential handbook for anyone who wants to understand race relations in Britain today. Which is what I want to understand. I do want to like explore like racism and institutional racism more, because obviously I'm a white person, I've never really experienced it, so yeah, I do want to educate myself more. And also this is the kind of stuff I do look at in my degree, and obviously where I'm on my summer break at the moment, I want to keep my brain like engaged in like current affairs and things like that. So yeah, also this is really short as well, so I feel like I'll get through it quite quick, but I will definitely make notes and stuff, so I'm learning. Next one is Taking Up Space, which is the Black Girls Manifesto for Change, by Chelsea Kawaki and Ore. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but yeah, it just looks like this. I think it's basically about black feminism. So it says, in white institutions, taking up space as a minority is an act of resistance. You don't know... I literally can't read. You know you don't automatically belong. You know that the institution you never built was shaped with people like you in mind. You know that it feels impossible to be your true self, but like you simply don't fit. When we studied at university, we experienced firsthand, seeking out experiences like our own up and down the country. We've united dozens of voices to create Taking Up Space, a guide for those who came after us, and a rallying cry for essential change. So it says, for black girls, your journey is unique. Use this book as a guide. Our wish for you is that you read this and feel empowered and comforted and validated. For everyone else, it's time we stepped away from seeing this as a problem for black people, and that our black people are charged with solving on their own. It's a collective effort and everyone has a role to play. So yeah, it seems just like really positive. Yeah, I just really like the sound of it, and also look how cool that front cover is. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with this one too. Also, we usually talk about what I read on Instagram, so make sure you follow my Instagram. The next one is White Privilege, the Myth of a Post-Racial Society. Again, very widely recommended. Also looks quite short as well. Why and how do people from black and minority ethnic communities continue to be marginalised despite claims that we now live in a post-racial society? Race continues to disadvantage those from black and minority ethnic backgrounds. Kalwant Bhopal, I hope I said that name, explores how neoliberal policy making has increased rather than decreased discrimination faced by those from non-white backgrounds. She also shows how certain types of whiteness are not privileged. Gypsies and travellers, for example, remain marginalised and disadvantaged in society. I've studied a lot of neoliberal policy in my degree, so I know exactly what that means. Drawing on topical debates and supported by empirical data, this important book examines the impact of race on wider issues of inequality and difference in society. Okay, so this is actually like almost like a uni book. It's been published by the University of Bristol, so this actually might be good for my degree. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. Obviously, I'll let you know how I get on with it. This one is How to Argue with a Racist. This is actually a hardback book, so yeah, let's see what this one says. I have a blurb which just has like loads of people's sort of, what do you call them, like reviews, I guess. Okay. So it says, race is real because we perceive it, and racism is real because we enact it, but the appeal to science to strengthen racist ideologies is on the rise, and increasingly part of the public discourse on politics, migration, education, again, good for my degree, sport and intelligence. Stereotypes and myths about race are expressed not just by overt racists, but also by well-intentioned people who experience and cultural baggage steer them towards views that are not supported by the modern study of human genetics. Jesus Christ, that was a lot. That was like 4, look, that whole sentence went from there down to there. Wow, okay. Even some scientists are uncomfortable expressing opinions deriving from their research where it relates to race, yet if understood correctly, science and history can be powerful allies against racism, granting the clearest view of how people actually are rather than how we judge them to be. How to Argue with a Racist is a vital manifesto for 21st century understanding of human evolution and variation, and a timely weapon against the misuse of science to justify bigotry. Wow. So it seems to be covering quite a lot, but I just like the kind of premise behind this. Yeah, as I said, I'll let you know how I get on with all those books. And yeah, that is this haul done. I hope you like this video. Sorry it's a bit kind of mishmash. I just wanted to like film it, but obviously things got delivered at different times. So yeah, as I said, please like and subscribe, and also I think in this video I'm going to put in my first ever kind of animation. Someone on Instagram actually said they wanted to make an animation for me. I have like paid for it. So yeah, I'm excited to put that in here. It probably would have been at the start of the video now, but yeah, as I said, please like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you soon. Bye.